Yo, 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 what's up, what's poppin', y'all? It is your favorite candy lady, Mrs. Candy.
And it is Hershey, me, Mrs. Mocha.
And we are Two Hot Chicks. All right, y'all, happy Sunday.
Happy Sunday.
Hope you guys are all blessed out here in these streets. Hope you had a wonderful weekend, and I hope that this show blesses your new weekend, okay? We've been consistent. Are you proud?
I'm very proud. We've been scheduling shit.
We've been doing a good job. So we're just going to go ahead and get it popping with our topics. First of all, let's just do this first. Coon alert.
Gong, 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 gong.
Seriously.
Okay.
My boy Tariq Nasheed always used to have this thing called the Coon Train Awards, and I just found a new candidate to be on these awards.
Okay, so I found this video, and the name of the videos is like thoughts from blacks that voted for Trump. Okay,
right.
So that's what caught my eye, and the reason why I caught my eye is because I really want to understand like their thinking process behind them voting this what I consider monster of hate.
Right, so we're going to play the video for you, and then we're going to talk about it. So check the video out.
This time we gathered a group of self-described lifelong Democrats from the Rust Belt states of Wisconsin, Pennsylvania, Michigan, and Indiana. All of them voted for Barack Obama in 2012. And then, in 2016, many of them switched to vote for Donald Trump. We wanted to know why they made that switch and how they feel about President Trump today. Here's our pulse of the people. Show of hands. How many of you voted for President Obama during at least one of the elections? Great, all of you. How many of you voted for President Trump? This is what I think is fascinating to so many of our viewers, of how you can like both these people.
The first one pretty much was a dynamic of me being an African American. Just because I'm born black, I'm supposed to have this allegiance to the Democratic Party. To me, it was the most racist thing I ever did because I didn't care what his policy was. It was just the fact that he was black.
With Trump, I was really sold as soon as he came down that escalator and announced that he was going to run.
So interesting that you say that, because that was exactly 4 years ago this week. What was it about that escalator ride?
It was almost like a big middle finger to the establishment, to all of politics. And I just felt that we really needed that.
How many of you today regret your vote for President Trump, or at least wouldn't do it again? Why not, David?
I just feel he has not acted properly as a president. He may get things done, but I see him as an embarrassment.
I think he fans the fires of hatred. I think he's a bully. I think he belittles people, calls people names. I think we're better than that.
Sarah, you didn't vote for him. What are your thoughts when you hear your fellow panelists talking about what motivated them?
I'm not surprised by the way that he kind of pulled people in. I have a child. He's 14. He's a young African-American male. And just, the injustices that have been happening around the country, we're extremely fearful, African-American community. And, since he's become president, it has become more fearful for us as a people. And so...
Daryl, why are you shaking your head no?
It just amazes me. This is 2019. The race relations and the way that we perceive or way that we say things are happening in this country, I don't see it happening.
I mean, in terms of statistics, there has been an uptick in hate crimes.
You can say that. I truly don't believe it because I don't see it. I can statistically say anything, but I don't see it.
Well, I mean, the people who chart it, for instance, the Anti-Defamation League, they chart it.
I don't really even call that, like the Anti-Defamation League, the Southern Poverty Law Center. To me, those are democratic institutions that will say and manipulate anything. Racism is not a microaggression. Racism is something painful and hurtful. And when we take microaggressions and turn it into the countries against black people, we're literally slapping the people in the face that went through real racism.
And did you see Charlottesville as a microaggression?
I saw Charlottesville as two groups of people that came to fight and do something bad.
Good people on both sides, you saw.
I saw two groups of people that came together and fought, and both of them were equally wrong.
There wasn't good people on both sides. There was the KKK on one side, and then there was the other side. It was for him to say there was good people on both sides. To me, that really turned me off in him.
Is that when he lost you?
Yes, he lost me there. I mean, you set an example as a father. To me, you should have set an example as a president. I don't think he sets a good example for our children.
And you didn't expect him to act that way when you voted for him?
No, not at all.
The presidency, it's a leadership role, and children look to leadership.
They didn't look to it until Trump got in office.
Not necessarily. Again, for children, you looked for role models.
I want to ask you guys about a big issue in the news this week, and that's immigration. Show of hands, how many people are very pleased with what President Trump has done with immigration?
I am.
What do you think he's done since the numbers have spiked on his watch in terms of the people showing up at the southern border?
Well, I think somebody is organizing people south of the border to bring them here. They're not poor, and they don't need to come here for economic reasons. I mean, I see them on television. They all have cell phones and Nike tennis shoes on.
They do? You think that the children who are sick at the border do have that?
The children, some of those children are being rented out to immigrants.
And what has President Trump done to help the situation?
President Trump is trying to get that wall built so it slows it down.
But he's not done that, so that's not a success
Well,
yet.
it's in progress. It is in progress. And the Democrats have made sure that Trump is not going to get a single win.
They're not
going
the
to
majority
work with
anymore.
him for anything. They were all for a wall before when Obama was president.
But I mean, just to be clear, when Republicans controlled both houses of Congress, the president couldn't get the wall built either.
That was a very short time.
David, how do you feel about immigration?
We need some immigrants for sure, whether they're illegal or legal, whatever. There's too many jobs out there that nobody wants to do in America, and we need them to
But they need to come the right way.
If I came from some of these places that these people are trying to come from and went through what a lot of them are trying to go through, I would probably be trying to get here too.
I think it's disheartening, especially the way that I saw those children crying for their parents and, again, being caged away like animals. It's heartbreaking. I mean, who would want to see their children being locked away like animals?
You purposely brought your family to this border. You purposely walked through 2 countries.
So whatever
with your
happens to them
kids.
happens, is what you're saying.
If I put my child in harm's way, it is my fault, not yours.
But they're trying to get out of harm's way.
You don't know what they're trying to get out of.
I
You
do,
don't know.
because
They're seeking asylum.
You know what? I'm sorry. You don't have the right to be here.
There is a legal process for
And
asylum
he did
seekers.
it.
They
If
actually
you are
do
here
have the right to
illegally,
be
you
here.
have proved to me that you're not going to follow my laws. You have proven you're breaking the law by being here.
No, when you show up at the border and present themselves,
Stay
that's
at the
not
border.
breaking
You
the
don't
law.
have the right to come in here till we figure it out. I don't want all of these
That's
people.
not true. They
deserve
present
a better life.
themselves at the
You know
border.
what? I deserve a better life as an American. When you can take care of Americans and I got something left over, I'll give it to you.
So, after hearing what you guys heard, I was very alarmed. And it was eye-opening because some of the reasons why the other African-American man said that he voted for him, which is kind of, and then he did say that he regretted, even the white man said he regretted voting for him. But the other black man was consistently being, I don't know, like I want to say a race traitor. I mean, because like, here's the thing. You cannot change the color of your skin. You could go hang around a lot of people of different races, but you still gonna be black, African American.
And this is the thing too. Like, okay, honestly, vote for whoever the hell you want to vote for.
Right, it's your right.
Have your thoughts.
Vote,
Whatever
but just
party you
vote.
wanna be.
Yes.
I ain't even about to go on that. But
The
for me,
thing,
some of the stuff that this fool said in these things, especially regarding immigrants,
yes,
and the way they're being treated,
yes.
children being treated,
yes.
like he's just a dumbass.
he's like, well,
coon
you know, they putting their children in, you know,
in harm's way.
Like
But my thing is, if you are living in a country,
yes.
a third world country where it is dangerous, your kids is already in harm's way every day.
Right.
You take a risk to go to someplace else. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They got rules, you're not supposed to be there. But y'all living in hell here, so you might as well shoot your shot.
Yes.
And try it. My thing is, put his stupid ass in their position and see how they feel. I can't stand people that have no type of compassion or empathy for somebody else's experiences and what they're going through.
Exactly.
That's how I feel when it comes to white people that doesn't understand our struggle as blacks and the stuff that we go through
Like they
consistently every day.
yeah.
Or slavery's over. Why you always playing the race card? Like the way they do that, but then it's like
They try to
Trayvon Martin
get you.
just got murdered.
Right.
Or Tamar Rice got murdered by the police. And
Right.
we're seeing videos still to this day of black people still being harassed and killed by cops, and they act like they don't get it. You have no compassion, so you can't put yourself in somebody's shoes and understand what they're going through.
Unless
like
you
that pisses me
lived
off
it.
because as a black man, he black. He ain't even like light-skinned black.
Right,
He
he
black
black,
like black.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
Like you a nigga.
He can't pass.
Regardless, they gonna know who you are because they can see you. You can't pass. They can see you.
Right.
So regardless of, you they
What
coon
coming
right
out of your
now,
mouth?
you they puppet, you they coon, but at the end of the day, you still black.
Just like that one man that we talked about, like on one of our first episodes about the dude that got shot in his grandma's backyard. I can't think of his name, but he was the one that liked exotic. He don't want nothing.
Yeah, he
to
was
do with
talking
black.
smack about black women on
Yeah,
Twitter.
and
all that
he
kind of
dead
stuff.
just
But
like
that's
the
what
next black man.
Is black men that get successful. You know what I'm saying? Like when
Right.
they get finished, they finish. Look at Bill Cosby. I know I love me some Cosby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Bill Cosby, for a while, he was making white people money. Oh,
Right.
we love Bill Cosby.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But
As
Bill
soon as
Cosby
he
started
start
trying to make a little
his
bit of
own-
moves
Right.
for the black community. Where he at? You know what I'm
Locked
saying?
up.
Like they will show you who you really are to them and use you
OJ.
until they use you up.
OJ,
Yeah, I'm just
you know
saying.
that Nicole Kidman family was like pro OJ.
Hi,
He
Nicole
didn't.
Kidman.
What's her name? Nicole. What's her name? Nicole. What's her last name? Simpson. Yeah, that was her name. Duh. She was like all like, her family, like he didn't start to help her father start his business and pay her sister his way through college. But then the same motherfuckers that want to see him in your you know what I'm saying?
Right.
The first people that was against him they weren't saying, Nicole, leave. They knew he was beating her ass the whole time. But they study was accepting them checks.
Right.
You
and
know
that's
what I'm
my
saying?
thing. Just don't forget where you came from. And it's irritating this dude can spew so much hate and just ignorance about
And
the
he ain't
situation.
even blink
and
an
I
eye.
understand for us, we're not getting put in cages right now, those cages, because we get put in jail and
Yeah.
bullshit, but we're not getting put in those things because we're not immigrants. However,
We
need to
are
understand-
immigrants,
Yeah, you need
for
to
real.
understand where they're coming from because it could be you. Like I always put myself in somebody else's shoes because I don't want that to happen to me.
Right.
I'm that type of person that I can learn from others' mistakes, others' experiences.
Right.
Because I'm not a glue for punishment. No, thank you. Don't want to live it. I believe you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right. I've
So
seen
for me,
enough.
For him to make it seem like it's just black and white and it's just that easy to say, oh, well, they put their kids in harm's way. So their kids deserve to be treated
yes.
like animals. Like, that's messed up. That's messed up. And the fact that dude, seriously, have a strong, big old fat pill. Shut the fuck up. Because
Yes.
you don't represent me. I can't stand
At
when
all.
you see somebody like that get on a platform and spew ignorance like that, and they think, oh, black men are like this. You know what I'm saying?
Well,
That's why they put coons in those positions, because then they be like, well, look, this is a black man's perspective.
Right.
No, he is not majority of black men. Period.
Right.
They
This
got
is-
coons put in certain positions to be that.
This is crazy. Like, so this morning I was going through my timeline and I saw a video of this black father, and he was videoing, and he was like, me and my son are practicing. His son was like 16 or 17, and he was just getting his license. And basically, they was practicing him get pulled over.
You got to.
And basically what his dad did was put like on his son visor, his license, his registration, and title or something. Like, I guess they put it like together in a little packet, and his keys on the chain. They said, when you get pulled over, you stop, let your windows down, take those things with your keys and put them on the top of the car, and then put your hands out the window. And he was like telling his son, like, by this time he gonna be walking up to you, keep your hands out the window. And he was like, and when they might tell you to go ahead and relax and take your hands, don't you do it. If they do what they tell you to do, but if they say, no, sir, I'm not, sir,
I'm relaxed. I'm relaxed like this.
Exactly.
I'm cool.
Yes.
And you know what?
That's so sad.
That's crazy that you just said that, because I was on, I have a shopping addiction. I do, but especially with Amazon. So I was on Amazon the other day. I remember when I was looking for my husband a graduation gift. I ended up getting him a class ring, right? But I the other day I went to Amazon and I was looking at my cart because I was looking at DJing equipment. Like, ooh, I'm about to see what I could get, upgrade or whatever. And I saw that I had something pending in my cart. So I was like, what's this? And it was one of those booklets for the license, registration, the title all together.
Right.
I had put to buy for my husband.
Right.
Not for graduation, but just he need this.
Right.
Because I'm tired of seeing people. I want it to be real easy because whenever he do get pulled over,
he gotta bend
over. He gotta go to, no, this need to be just right here. Look,
Yes.
it's right here. Here it is. Here it go. And
Yes.
that's our reality. That's why I said I can't stand when people don't have, compassion. That's our life.
Right.
We gotta think like that. You know what I
Right.
mean? You got a son. I got a son now. I got a husband that leave every damn day to come home.
Right.
I've been pulled over with him once and I was scared.
Right.
I had my daughter in the back seat, scared that he was gonna die. We was gonna die.
Right.
I was just the thing that you as a black ass man, you know what I'm saying, can't get it, and you think Trump for you.
Girl,
I dumbass.
Trump is for Trump, okay? Like
and my thing is, Trump ain't
Nobody.
for black people. He ain't for white people. He for rich ass
Trump.
white people.
Yes,
He ain't even rich ass black people. He'll take your rich ass black money.
Right.
But he's for rich ass white people.
Yeah, he's a racist.
That's what he's for.
He's like a KKK person.
He don't even like broke ass poor white people.
Right.
Although that's his most biggest supporters.
Girl, they are brainwashed.
He don't even like y'all ass. He like rich ass white people.
Right.
But all right, so anyway. Next topic is Whoopi Goldberg versus Bella Thorne. So I didn't even know who Bella Thorne was. I still really don't.
She's a model, and she hangs out with the Jenner girl.
Okay,
like she dating these.
So I definitely don't know.
Okay,
them.
so Bella has a sister. I think she married Haley. No, Haley married to Justin Bieber. I think her sister might go with The Weeknd. I think, or maybe she's the one.
Okay.
I don't know.
Well,
but anyway, so she got hacked.
Right, she got hacked.
And her
she took some sexy pictures and they got hacked. They got put. You know how when you take stuff
and you put
it
them
go
on
to the
cloud, right?
And someone hacked into her stuff in her cloud and they leaked her pictures. Yeah.
Right. Okay, so that Whoopi is on the View. And that topic came up, and everybody gave their opinions.
Right.
But when it came to Whoopi's turn, she basically, to break it down, she was basically saying, well, celebrities in general. She didn't even say regular people. I believe regular people. I mean, I was just taking pictures, right? I take pictures. Like, you can link them if you want to. I try not to put my face in it. And if you know that that's not Toom, then good for you. Because I'll be like, what?
That ain't me.
Right, exactly.
It wasn't
Right.
me.
So she basically is like, you shouldn't take the pictures, period, because there is once you take it, it ain't yours no more. You go to the cloud, and the cloud can get hacked.
And you risk yourself in being
putting
exposed.
your stuff out there, right?
So Whoopi saying this made old girl and a few others mad because they were saying
said that
she's
you're victim shaming. Yeah.
And my thing is, she didn't scold her and say, young lady, blah 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 blah.
At all.
She just said, I feel like celebrities especially shouldn't be taking pictures like this
Unless they use corduroys. Like,
because what happens is you
get
risk yourself getting exposed.
Exactly.
This has happened time and time again. When are we gonna learn from this? Basically,
Right.
what she's saying. What she's saying is learn from other people's experiences.
Right, before we even had like internet and cloud, look at what's her name, Pamela Lee. They had a daggone VCR tape that got leaked.
Eve's sex tape was DVD
Yeah,
tape
yes.
where it's like
Yes.
it's a VHS. You see the tracking on the video?
Yes, Kim Kardashian and Ray J.
R. Kelly's sex tape was VHS.
Yeah, so like it's just not like don't do it for the cloud. Don't do it, period, if you don't want one day.
The risk yourself being exposed.
Right.
Now it's definitely easy. It's more
easy
prone
to-
to happen to celebrities because they trying to get money
Right,
out of these
like-
pictures. But it happens to regular people too. They get put on the internet all the time. You see these groups that pop up like, oh look, bam, look, I seen this person. In our
Yeah.
city, it happens. So my thing is, honestly, she was giving good advice. Where's she lying?
No, she wasn't. And
She
then
wasn't lying nowhere.
here's the thing. Then Bella goes on here, and then she's like, girl, crying, like full tears, like sniffling. And I just can't believe that she would say something like this. And so now it's my fault. Yes, bitch, it's your fault.
It is your. And then the thing is, like, people got to stop thinking they're exempt from stuff happening to them. You know what I'm saying? Life happens to all of us.
Everybody.
If Lakeisha from round the way picture can get exposed in a Facebook group, why don't you think you can get exposed?
Right, Lakeisha
your
don't
picture
even,
worth money.
and Lakeisha don't even got no team. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You got a whole team. Like, I'm sorry. I just don't feel bad for her. And I feel like she just came for Whoopi because she was black. Because the other people on that thing didn't say nothing, like, good about it. Right. You know what I'm saying? She just came for Whoopi because she saw that we saw her little pill pasty ass shit. She don't even look good.
So I'm with you, Whoopi. Team Whoopi all day. I agree with Whoopi. For real, y'all. If you guys are trying to avoid being exposed, and I understand how it's messed up because, you know,
you might want to see
this
y'all
is the little era of modern technology, and you know, you take a little selfie, right? You want to send it to your man or whatever. I've definitely been guilty of this. I haven't done it lately. I done seen all this stuff happen. I've been very
reframing.
Yes, from doing that.
I just try to keep my face out of it.
My husband is very visual, and I ain't really sent nothing. And the thing is, if I do send something, it's gonna be like a body shot. Yeah. Or girl, it's gonna be a badass shot to where if it get leaked, it's gonna be like, and what? She look good though.
Right, exactly.
What? He got that. Right. You mad?
Yeah, I just try to keep you. This is a rule of thumb. If you're gonna do it, keep your head out. Keep your head out, cause like shoot, I'm like that ain't me. What? She might got the same polish I got, but that ain't me. Okay, so that's just the word to the wise.
All right, so guys, new show. Show has come back.
It's one of our guilty pleasures.
Right, Love After Lockup.
Now, this is like season 3?
Yeah, season 3.
Yes.
And what the show is about, if you haven't seen it, is about people that's in relationship with felons and they getting out.
Well, people that like sometimes like a couple couples, they are still in jail and they having and some of them are just being released.
And then sometimes they're gonna be released soon.
Yeah.
So like it'd be like people. A lot of the ones that I've noticed are people that met the people while they were in jail.
So maybe that's the premise. Because most of them did meet them
while they was in jail. Like they was on some type of hotline
or some kind of pen pal
thing.
The
new season is out, and I just wanted to tell y'all need to watch the show.
Okay, so the first season, it was like, how many couples? Like Lamar and that one girl. Then it was the man that was going with the black lady that was a heroin addict. And that made me mad.
That was in season 2 too.
Yeah, they made me mad. I wanted to.
But a girl made me mad.
Yeah, she did. Okay. And then it was the young people that didn't last. Remember, they was gonna get married. She's like, please don't make me do this. Yeah. Them. And then
the redhead girl that married the dude that's the poker player, they got married and they done had a baby on this new one.
Yeah.
And then
so was he in jail? The second, what's his name? He got a like Ricardo or something. What's his name?
I don't know, but he's a poker player. Okay. I don't think he's been in jail, but he's like very like strict on
yes,
her.
he is, but she needed obviously because she got out and was about to go buck. Like went back to her jailhouse lover. And
she was tripping.
It's a pretty
good show. You guys should watch it. I really think I'm after this new season, like episode that's coming out, I think I'm gonna do a review. I'm gonna start reviewing it because I think it's so good, and I'll be so involved in these situations, like it's mine. I'm getting mad, going off on people and stuff.
So it's like this one couple where is a wife, like he married her in jail.
It's a black dude. He married a white girl
in jail,
and had a baby with her, and then he got a new girlfriend. And
while he was in jail, he met
the black girl. So it's a black dude who got a white wife and the black girlfriend. So he met the black girlfriend while he was in jail. The white wife was out, taking care of their daughter or whatever. Right. He gets out of jail and he's seeing them both basically. He take the black girl's virginity.
Yep.
And then he get his wife pregnant.
Right.
So the girls, the second season, the wife exposes that she married him. Because he didn't even know, the black girl didn't even know that he was married. Yeah.
And I felt so bad when she went home and cried to her daddy. And she was like, he made me a mistress. That hurt my heart.
So for this season, they're back. And the black chick done took them back. I got so much to say to her. I got so much to say to her, and I'm going to save that for the end of the show for my last lesson. So, moving on.
All righty.
All right, Todd Tucker. All right,
Candy's husband.
From the Housewives of Atlanta, Todd Tucker. He takes his 23-year-old daughter, Kayla, to London for a daddy-daughter trip, which is beautiful, because I want to take my daughter to London as well.
London.
Yes, and they go to a strip club.
That's one of the things. They don't just go there to go.
But they go to a strip club, and then people are mad about it. They got a lot to say about it.
They like, oh my God.
But I mean, you know what? That's the thing that you do. When you become a celebrity, you decide to sign up for that. People going to have opinions. And you have opinions. Yeah. But my thing is, what do y'all think? Do y'all think it's cool for a father to take his grown daughter to a strip club, go kick it with his grown daughter at a strip club? I mean, would it matter if it was a regular club or a bar, a strip club? You know what I'm saying? Like, what y'all think about that?
Well, I'm
would
just
you
say
go
this.
to a strip club with your grown ass daddy?
I would, and I'm gonna say this: the chicken
both of them?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'm going to say this, that the chicken be good in strip clubs. So, you know, people go there just to eat the chicken. The lemon pepper chicken is bomb. In every strip club, I'm telling you, be like, y'all got chicken? Ass. But see, here, I'm the girl that I done been to a strip club with my ex-fiance before.
I would go to a strip club with my man.
Yes.
I wouldn't go with my dad.
Okay, so, I mean, like, my parents, like, they not married anymore, and it's been, like, so long. I probably remember them not being married more than I remember them being
my
married.
parents been divorced way longer than, but my thing is still, like,
but being my
daddy,
dad,
I don't want to see no girl, like, shaking and making a clap on my daddy.
I would just want to see my daddy, like what he would do. Like, would he be like, ooh, or
I don't want to see that. I don't want to see it. Pineapple. Now,
cool
if I want to go with my husband, I'd be giving the money like, throw that.
I didn't did that.
I would think it's funny with my husband.
I might even do, like, because I,
but
like,
before
with my ex that we went to a strip club before. And I'm like about the baddest, like, you know, about a lap dance from the baddest bitch in here. I like, oh yeah, she bad. We won't, you know.
And then my thing is too, like, do you guys feel like, me personally, I feel like he's spending time with his daughter.
Right.
That's his daughter,
and that's daytime.
Cool. That's cool. You know what I'm saying? Like,
that's probably
I wouldn't do it.
experience.
I wouldn't do it with my dad, but that's me. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? But I mean, I can't tell this man how to spend time with his grown ass daughter. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? Like, but I do know of men that have had threesomes with their father. Like, seriously.
Oh, you mean like ran a train?
I know a dude where him and his dad ran a train on a girl.
Oh, no, that's
what I'm saying. Y'all go to strip clubs together. Y'all gonna take the strip. Let's say if it was actually, now what if Taylor was like a bisexual, or what if Ty had a son?
But who want to see that daddy dick though?
Some dudes do.
Girl, now that's then cross the line.
That's what I'm saying. So when, because if we can judge a father and son train, we can judge a father and son going to a strip club, father and daughter going to a strip club. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but no, the train, that's sex. That's totally different. Strip club
but
is
he's
not
still
sex.
spending time with his son.
Girl, you done pushed the envelope. I'm sorry.
I think going to the strip club with your parent is pushing the envelope.
No,
I'm sorry.
I mean, I just like, cause like, it's so crazy, cause like, dudes out, they be like, yeah, you know, I'm gonna get Braxton his first piece of, like, Braxton Godfather live in Atlanta, he still be saying that, like, you're gonna send Braxton down here one summer, I'm gonna get his first piece of ass. I'm like, no, that's why he ain't coming. You know what I'm saying?
Like, for real, for me, like, just as
a girl,
as a mother, as a parent,
you won't be feeling like, oh, I can't wait to get in London and her first piece
of wood. For neither one of my kids to get broke in.
Yes, like,
and the thing is, even if I'm not the parent of that child, I'm not interested in your son getting broken in.
Right.
I'm not interested.
Right. I'm gonna get Mikey his first piece of. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, I don't even want to know.
Yeah, like, absolutely not.
Yes, but dudes be on that. Dudes be on that. I'm
so
telling you, I don't
That's
know.
Nasty.
My one friend be saying that all the
sick ass
time.
individuals, man, to even think like that. Like, I'm gonna get her son his first piece of.
Yes,
really?
I've heard that.
This little 13-year-old baby,
more
you thinking
than
about
once.
him getting break some? No,
I've heard it more than once. Like, and I'll be like,
Nah.
okay, we're gonna stay clear from this person.
I would revoke his godfather rights. So some shit like that. Don't tell me nothing like that. If you do it, keep it to your damn self.
Right, like, just let me hear about it when y'all come back. When you come back.
Let me hear about that shit when he's
I'm gonna
50.
need to know, because I'm gonna have to get my baby checked out, okay? I'm gonna need to know.
I don't want to know, child. I don't want to know.
Yes.
I've seen, like, TV show like The Cat House on HBO. You ever heard of that show?
No.
It's like the show about the brothel and the prostitutes. They go in and they be.
I didn't think that were they.
Okay, so it's done been like women that brought their sons there.
That's because they weird. Like, they know their sons ain't never gonna get no ass, and they be like, "Oh, he's so weird. I'm gonna have to get it."
And
that
make them even more.
That makes them even more weird. That
Okay,
make them
good.
even more weird. If your
Okay,
mama
good.
paying for you to get some booty, I mean, because you be thinking about, get my mama's money's worth. You know what I'm saying?
And his mama sitting watching the corner.
I don't know.
That's too much.
Way
It's
too.
too
It's too much.
It's too
TEW.
much.
Yes.
I can't do it, y'all.
Can't.
All right, so Brittany Taylor is in the news, guys.
Yes. Okay. So if you don't know who Brittany Taylor is, you are not alone. Anyway, this bride is a cast, like, not even she was like in like maybe
one of the seasons, or a couple of seasons of Love and Hip
half
Hop
the
New York.
seasons, like half and half.
Yeah,
to make
she
one
not
whole,
like a real, like a star of the show.
So basically, Brittany, and she was a friend on Love and Hip Hop New York, and basically even on the show, she was popping off. Remember,
she was an upcoming little rapper. She was getting into it with other girls.
Yeah, because Rich
like
was supposed to be helping her, right?
Right, and she was getting into it with Bianca, Young B, chicken noodle soup with a soda on the side.
Her, and she was getting into it also with that girl, Cayenne.
Oh, yeah.
That the dude girlfriend.
Yeah.
So, yeah, she was getting into it with a lot of people. But anyway, on social media, she was actually beefing with Remy Ma. We all know who Remy is, okay?
Mm-hmm.
Her stepdaughter, Chanel. And we know that that's Papoose' oldest daughter or older daughter. I don't know if that's his oldest daughter or not, because I saw with somebody else. I don't know if he got another kid that we don't hardly see. I don't know. But anyway, it's his daughter. And Remy and her are like that's her. I follow her.
Yeah.
She loved her mother and she shot her mother out, but she loves her stepmother because her daddy loved her stepmother so much, and I love that.
And Remy loves her too.
Yes,
they got a good.
They do,
baby. We were talking about this last week that they be getting this co-parents and blending family stuff, right, honey? Y'all need to come and just sprinkle some of that over in my household, please. Just sprinkle it over in the
They like
house.
have a great relationship because like just recently she had a birthday.
You know what also helps?
What?
Co-parenting, money.
Right, she just recently had a birthday.
If all of a sudden, I'm serious. I think about the struggles of co-parenting and blending that we go through. If all of a sudden I was rich or my husband was rich, I promise you everybody would fall in line.
They want that
change.
Yeah.
They fall in line.
Maybe, or they might act more like a fool.
Yeah.
So anyway,
but that's how you get it to work. Like, you know what?
Shut up.
You get more. You know what I mean?
Honey you get more flies with honey instead of shit. Yeah. But anyway, Brittany and the daughter, who is more her age, but then I just watched the video and they said this bitch 30. That little girl is like, no wonder Remy stepped in.
Yeah.
If she 30 years old, this little girl, Chanel, she just now graduated like a few years ago.
Right.
Because first she graduated and then Remy's son graduated. So I know they like, at least she like 22, 23 at the tops.
But we talked about this before, but I don't think Remy, even if Remy did get involved, I don't think Remy got involved physically because Remy has too much to lose.
Exactly.
I think Remy might have checked her like, let me tell you something. But then also, you know what I'm saying? I'm going to go hard for my daughter. And if I got to go to jail for my daughter, I'm going to jail for my daughter.
And if this bitch 30 years old and you talking to my young ass daughter, I'll pop that bitch in her ass too. So, I don't know. But anyway, Brittany got punched in the eye. She had a black eye. She went on social media and said that Remy did it. And then...
And seriously, if this can be proven that chick is lying, she should be canceled. Because that's messed up that you would sit and you would try to mess up what Remy got going. You want some real petty...
She was already being hated on the show. So
right,
I can see that from her.
Let's say they can prove that Remy ain't never touched this girl and this girl was lying. Or she come out and say, you know what, I'm wrong, I was lying. Like,
or what if she was the aggressor? I don't give a fuck if I'm on paper.
What if she lying though? My thing is, what if she just flat out lying? Because people do that. People lie for no reason. That is some trashy shit to just try to ruin somebody's life.
That's true.
Because that's ruining Remy's life. She's already on probation. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and
for
now
the stuff
she did. That she really did do.
The fact that you can seriously sit and just say that about her. If it's not true,
right?
She trash.
She trash.
She total trash.
Well, anyway, Brittany basically got karma on her ass. So Brittany recently was just in some altercation with some woman in her building, in her apartment. And she winded up assaulting the lady, scratching her and then throwing a phone at her, striking her in her forehead. And the lady called the police. She tried to go in her house and shut the door like that was something. The police knocked on the door and she was arrested. Here's the ironic shit, is that the exact same charge that Remy was charged with for
shout out to Nippy.
Yeah, right. You on my heart, baby. The same charge that Remy is charged with, that's what Brittany is charged with. Exact same thing. Assault, blah blah blah. So this bitch is out. We're her ankle manager.
Honestly, what it's gonna do good is
help Remy pay.
Because Remy's lawyer can say, as you see,
this bitch can't control her anger, right?
And this is why we need to drop the case.
Right.
I hope that's what happens.
Me
seriously.
too.
So,
because I'm thinking maybe she did black her eye. I don't know. But if she did, I'm sure. I ain't gonna lie. Now, I am a big firm person to...
She might have paid somebody to do it.
Yeah.
I don't think...
we didn't say this. When you said paid, that remind me that Cardi B got indicted. Okay. Of some charges.
Yes.
Yes.
I remember that whole thing.
Yes, because basically they said that she paid her people to beat up these strippers that one supposedly allegedly
had messed with Offset. But Cardi is that chick. She ignorant and she still hood rich. She don't know no better. Like, I believe that. But my thing is about with Remy. Remy has too much to lose. Like, Cardi ain't never served 7 years in prison or nothing like that. Remy know what it feel like to have her freedom taken. Remy know what it feel like to be away from her child.
And she just had a baby, right?
She had a new baby.
Right.
She, doing good in the business and stuff like that. Remy got too much to lose to just be hitting chicks out here for no, like just on some whatever. She can pay somebody too. She really do. That's why I don't think she did it.
I hope she didn't, because that's my boo. I love her. And
if she did, I still love her because she probably messing with her kid. Like
I hope she didn't, but I still love her, but I don't want to see her to go to jail.
Yeah, I don't want her to go down. That's what I'm saying. So, okay, y'all, Basketball Wives is back.
Officially started. Yay.
Yes. And they back on the bull crap already.
Okay, well, let's say it started off with, I follow Shani anyway. But anyway, Shani and Shaquille's son, Sharif, they found out with routine checks that he had a heart condition that it required open heart surgery.
Yeah.
So it opened up on a light note. It was about her dealing with her baby having to have open heart surgery, the fear she had, how it brought her and Shaquille together. And I'm going to say this, for the first time, I felt like Shani was real. And human, because she always, and she has to be in a boss position, and like you could see some of her, but you really, because she the boss, she can't let it all,
Right.
But I feel like
this episode, you definitely got to see
the real Shani,
the mom.
Yes,
you definitely got to see the mom.
Yes, you could see the hurt, the fear in her.
Yeah,
and I love the fact that it brought her and Shaq closer.
Yeah.
I can tell that Shaq probably really wanted this relationship with her way before now, but the shit that he did for them to get divorced.
I think Shaq wants Shani back.
Oh, I do too.
So but we'll see what happens.
Yeah, but he knows.
Because I think she'll go back. I don't think she'll just go back just cause. But I think that they could possibly rekindle, especially with him being older.
Yeah, and
probably
more wise.
over that whole phase that he might have in his life. But yeah, so on the show, they definitely cover Shani's situation with her son. We catch up with Cece. She's engaged to Byron. Okay. And then Byron lets us know on TV. My thing is this, okay? This is my thing too.
Okay.
These girls go back and they see these episodes. So I don't know why they act like they don't know stuff.
They don't see it like
they seen the past one. So last season, Byron, old girl said that Byron don't see his child. So Byron done seen this.
Okay,
so don't make it seem like CC is a problem when you done put on national TV that this man don't see his daughter, he don't see his grandchild, and blah blah blah.
Okay,
blah.
but I'm gonna say this. I'm sorry. I'm seeing Christian. Okay,
I'm not. No.
Okay, this is how I feel, because what we don't see is how CC going back. That's why the daddy is involved.
But no, my thing is too.
And when she was saying the shit, she was hurt, and she meant that shit because that shit hurt. If your daddy was not London has your daughter got a great relationship with her dad's dad, and if you and her dad were together, and she didn't have that relationship with him, you would feel a certain way. Because you know that she got that great relationship with your daddy, you want her to have everything that you got a great relationship with your mama's mama. I mean, your mama's dad. I just feel like she was hurt when she was saying that.
No. I feel like Kristen's messy. I'm sorry, and I feel like Kristen's putting on for TV. Honestly, because when they first came onto the show, they was cool. She came on with Cece. We family. We hanging out as a group.
Yeah, but then Cece was taking up for herself.
And then she got with the mean girls over here, Evelyn and whatever.
She was taking
she was like, no. And Kristen was like, well, me and Cece, we're not close like that. That's number one. So how the hell you come on the show with this girl? We family. My husband is her fiance's boyfriend's, son.
Right.
And then you get to these mean ass girls that you want to get into the circle and say, well, we're not that close. That already gave me red flags about Kristen. You know what I'm saying? Period. She started trying to get into that circle. I will throw your ass in the bus to get in this circle. We ain't close like that. How you gonna go from one episode, we family, Next episode, we ain't close like that. That right there, man, be like, oh, that's the type of bitch Kristen is. Oh, okay, I see her. And just because CC ain't with the shits on getting with girls and fighting them, that ain't her personality. She ain't got
Yeah,
to.
but then she was like getting mad at
But
Kristen,
if
like,
we family,
you ain't taking up for me.
If we family, me and you aren't even family. If
Right.
me and you go out somewhere, right? Because you're not confrontational like
Right.
that. You're not.
Right.
People abuse you, step on you, and treat you crazy, and you let it happen. And I sit and I get mad about the shit.
Right.
So I'm not gonna sit there and let somebody disrespect you in my face, and I'm okay with it.
No,
I'm not.
like,
I'm not gonna be like, well, Monica's grown. She didn't handle herself. I'm gonna say, hold on. What you're not gonna do is you're not gonna do that to her.
Right.
If I'm looking at you like you my family, I
Right.
got your back. They not gonna mistreat you in my presence.
I'm with
Period.
that. Right.
So Kristen was wrong. I don't care. You know her. Your husband is her man's son.
Right.
That's family. And if you really want the man to be involved in your damn child life, have family's back. You bringing this on in the beginning from doing that shit. You did that. So then we see on the show that Byron is like, I want my son there, but I want her ass there. And I feel him too. I do feel him because honestly, she's showing her side. She showed her hand.
He was like,
she
she
saw what
just
she
basically
want.
said that I was a bad grandfather.
Right. And then what Cece said, well, she gonna blame me for the shit. And he like, well, she started it. He ain't even say, well, baby, right, she gonna blame you for it. I mean, I didn't say something to my son. He like, I still don't want her there.
Yeah,
so I hope Kristen saw this damn episode and she understands
she
that
was
she
like,
started
no, he
that
didn't.
shit.
Yeah, she was like, no, he didn't. I'm like, really? Like, bitch, yes, he did. I got mad at that. Like, well, she needs to say that to my face. No, he needs to say that shit to your face.
And I understand Cece too because Cece is not necessarily family. She can't just tell Byron what you need to do. You know what I mean? She playing her role. It ain't her position to jump in and tell him what to do with his kids and all that kind of stuff. Just like me with my husband. I don't jump in and tell him what to do with his boys and his boys' mama and how you do this. Like, that ain't me. That's my job is to support you and how you feel. Not jump in, start shit, making it more confusing. Because I think the biggest issue is they like Byron's ex-wife more.
I think that was too. I think that that's what the issue is. Period.
But she gone.
Yeah,
she ain't here.
I think that she team his, but that's his mother, and there. I think that that's where it comes in at.
And that, but you know what? That's cool. Is you should have bought that and keep that same energy.
Yeah.
Don't come around in the beginning of the show when you first introduced and you cool with Cece. Y'all talking
Maybe
and
the
you
mother
laughing.
called. Maybe the mama called like.
Well, then be 100.
Yeah.
Be real.
Maybe the mama called like, ooh boo, like
I'm on this show with her.
Yes.
I need to create some type of family unity and not pull apart. I think Kristen did that. I think Kristen's phony and fake. And we're going to keep watching it. And me and Mocha going to probably disagree because she like her ass. I don't. She fake. She phony. You going to say, oh, we ain't close like that. Okay, bitch. Keep that energy then. We ain't close like that. So I don't have to call you. I ain't got to check in with you. I ain't got to tell my husband to let you come to his wedding. I ain't got to tell my husband to go see your damn baby because we ain't close like that. How about that?
She's Petty LaBelle. Okay, guys. I don't know.
Okay.
But we're going to see how that's turned out.
Right.
Then,
we're going to go here. I got a question for y'all. Okay. Do y'all feel like, and this is just, I'm just talking to my folks for a second, okay? Because I only noticed this in my community because I know my community best. I feel like a lot of African American mothers put too much pressure on their children. I say this.
What do you mean by pressure?
Pressure, responsibilities, their children. Okay? I feel like they expect too much. Expectations, whatever, might be a little bit too high for people that are children, minors, not adults, kids, you know?
But so let me just say this too. I was told by somebody just like recently, I'm starting to get my finances together, and they told me about like financial literacy, like it's taught like reading. If you're not taught it, you don't know it. So
I agree.
I think maybe like a lot of things like you like a kid need to be a kid, like, but we not arming them like they go out like lost.
Well, the reason why I feel like we put too much responsibility is because we throw it at their ass and we don't teach them stuff. Right. We expect them to, when they hit a certain age, bam, responsibility. Why you ain't doing it? You need to do this, pay this, do that, do this, and we ain't taught them shit.
Okay.
And honestly, they are kids. You know what I'm saying? So I was on Facebook and I saw a post that someone posted. They posted a repost, and I'm gonna read you guys a scenario. So it says, I gave my 17-year-old daughter $70 cash to buy a pair of sneakers. She came home with the sneakers and a drink. She said the shoes were $68 and I used the last $2 to buy a drink. Later, I asked for the receipt for the shoes. They actually cost $65, not $68. So I text her and tell her that she owes me $5. I feel like the mama is petty as shit, first of all.
I mean, I'm going to have to agree. First of all, I mean, damn. If she $5, like, I mean, now, sometimes if you don't have it, then you got to be specific, because I have to be on my son, too. Like, if I, like, give him money for a field trip or something, then, dude, don't spend all my damn money. That's just if, you know, he feels like...
Or not even don't spend all the money. Say like this. Here, baby, I'm giving you $30 for this field trip.
Right.
This is all the money I have for the rest of the week. So if you can, try to save some.
Yeah, you
so
gotta be
get
specific.
yourself other stuff.
Yes, you gotta
now,
be
if you
specific.
spend it all,
Then
realize
it's gone.
I don't have no
Yes,
more money.
yes.
That's different.
Yeah.
But to be like, I mean,
give me my
this
$5
receipt
back.
just said it was $65.
Right.
So that means, and then my thing is, it's taxes involved. Drink got taxes involved. Maybe she buys her a slice of pizza too. And then, like I was telling Mocha earlier, honestly, I would actually applaud the kid if I gave you $70 to buy some sneakers, right? You go, you buy you some felines for $29.99, and you pocket the rest and you saving it. I ain't asking for it because I gave you $70 for shoes. So as long as you came home with some damn shoes, I really don't care how much it costs, what you did with it,
You
what
better
you
be
did with the rest of the
budgeting
money.
it, like,
but long as you got shoes, I don't want you to come back with no shoes.
And then you spend the money.
You spent the money.
Right, but-
for me.
Yeah, but I feel like as long as they got the shoes and don't come asking me for no money, like, what happened to that change? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean,
I didn't even ask it for that, because if I gave you $70,
you thought that they was
that's,
gonna
you know what I'm
spend
saying?
it right.
Now, I expect, honestly, mommy, the shoes cost $30. I got these. Or I honestly think it's cuter. Like, we was telling my brother-in-law, his mom had gave him a certain amount of shoes, and he tried to get the expensive shoes. My husband was trying to put him on game. Like, you can get 2 shoes for this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They might not be the newest Jordans, but look, there's these retros here and these Jordans. You get 2 pair of J's for this money, plus it'll be something to eat.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Then you can alternate what shoes you want to wear. It's
Right,
just one
instead of
pair.
wearing
You know what I'm saying? So that's what I'm
did he
saying.
go for
That's
it?
how you teach. Did he do it? Yeah, he did. He did that day.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's how, you know, you teach your kids. You put your kids on game. Not my $5.
Right.
And the reason that it triggered this question to me is because I realized that a lot of times, black mothers, as soon as their teenagers get a little job, they start charging them. Well, you need to pay, you know, me $150 a month for rent, or you got the Duke bill. You know what I'm saying? You got to pay the Duke bill, or you need to buy some groceries, or you know, whatever.
Instead of just like, okay,
telling them to take half of it, put in a savings account, and take the rest and spend it. That's teaching your children about responsibility. Not, you need to pay one of my bills. Because if he didn't have this mother freaking job, you would still have a rent. Yeah. You would still have Duke. You're the mother. You're the parent. That's your responsibility, not your child's responsibility.
That's
so
a
to
lot
put
of
that on your kid is some
stress
bullshit.
yes.
And I feel like we in the black community to stop doing that. These are kids. And just because your mom did it to you don't mean it's right. And also, what about when we make our kids move out as soon as they turn 18?
Okay, you know how I feel about that. I feel that...
Because other races don't do that.
I feel that the human brain is not developed until you're 25. I know that. Look it up. Google it. And I feel like when you do that, you throwing your child out to the wolves.
You are.
And my thing is this. The reason why you're not even understanding what's going on behind that is like back in the day, when households was getting like welfare. Mm-hmm. Once you turn 18, you couldn't be in the household, not only because they would be like, that's an able-bodied person, but also they're not getting no check for you anymore. So that's where you turn 18, you got to get out. That's where that mindset came from.
But you know what? I don't know, because I know someone that like stayed having babies because they was on that damn system, right? But when her kids kind of grew out of the system, she didn't kick them out.
No. I'm saying that's where the mindset.
Yeah.
Not saying these people may not even be on assistance, but I'm just saying that's where it started.
Yeah.
Like back in the day, that's where they planted that seed.
But just because you ain't getting a check from them don't mean you can't help
but back
them
then
and still help them grow. Just I'm not going to throw my kid out there like as a you know what I mean, an innocent kid in the world.
Okay, and I mean I struggle with this question a little bit because of the fact that I've been told before that I tell my son too much. Like, he knows too much. And to me, I tell him things that got something to do with him, even if it's serious. Mm-hmm. If it's affecting him or it's affecting me and he can see it, I ain't gonna act like he's stupid and just not, you know, I might not give him the nitty gritty, but he can gloss over it like,
I completely shield my daughter from life. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I realized that now that she's 10, I'm trying to figure out ways to tell her certain stuff. Right. And I look at your son but I mean, you know, like our situations were different. You know what I'm saying? Both single moms, whatever, but just two different type of environments. Right. So I know that your son understands the struggle a little bit more, and he appreciates stuff a little bit more as well. Like when you can give to him and you give to him, he's more appreciative of that because he realizes like this was a struggle. Right. She worked hard to get this. Right. Because my daughter, you know, initially was on some, I mean, we got it. We always get it. She always do it. Because I kind of shielded her. Like, you don't know what I had to do to get this. Exactly. But I got it, but damn, this was hard. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. So I was looking at that, and this was years ago when I would look at your son, how he's more appreciative about certain stuff. But then your son also, he's very opinionated. Very opinionated. Yeah. To where I'll be like, okay, baby, he know a little too much. Right.
And I mean, I think that it's like a what do you call it? A double-edged sword. And I do got to reel him back a lot. I mean, not a lot, but sometimes. And it's cool.
Because he is a kid, though. And sometimes his opinion is not needed.
Right. And I
asked for.
Yeah, right. And I have to explain to him like that. But I just also think that that's life lessons. Sometimes you can't talk all the time. Even though you feel passionate about something, you got to be quiet. Yeah. So those are lessons that I'm teaching him, too. But I'm going to say that I don't regret being open with him because then I think I would be spending a whole lot of time like trying to hide shit. Yeah. I would be not focusing on being a parent because so much shit be happening. I'll be like, having him thinking we live in one way. Like, no, I just be breaking it down.
And that's the truth. Like, seriously, because I really feel like my bonus boys think that we rich and we live in a castle and we got it made. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it be like, no, we work and this shit is hard. You know what I'm saying? And it's not always easy. Sometimes we ain't got it. Sometimes we do got it.
What your bonus boys, I think, is like, I don't want to say polar opposites, but it's like different ways like that y'all live then.
Versus there. Yeah, it's different because they got to understand the shifts. Like, and that's blended families. Like I said, like it's a struggle because with children, even like with my daughter, like when you go in one environment, it's one way. And then when you come in another environment, it's another way. Rules is different here and rules is different there. You know what I'm saying? Like my daughter knows that here, it's this way. Right. So the few times that she does go with her dad, you know what I'm saying, it's that way over there. And
you got to follow those rules too.
Yeah, and I have to tell her that, you know what I'm saying? So it's just completely different. But the fact that, you know, you kids can come home, like my daughter, she's blessed, you know what I'm saying? And not blessed because we rich, but blessed because, first of all, my daddy is Fred G. Sanford, junk man, you know, and then she gets a whole bunch of my stuff that's old, like my old Mac. She got a Mac in her room. Right. And people might be like, dang, she got a Mac. But that's my old Mac. You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like, it ain't like
you went out and bought
her a Mac. Right. It's my old Mac. And I do know that my daughter, like, in her mind, she'll be like, I want an iPhone and an iPad. And it's like, I don't even have an iPhone. Would I look like buying you an iPhone? Right. Absolutely not.
And you know, like, that was the thing, like, with Braxton also, like, he wanted an iPhone. And I was like, I don't have an iPhone. And then, you know, I got one. And then a few months later, it was Christmas, and they had, like, deals on it. And, like, I think I paid, like, $100 and, like, $50 a month, which is fair. I would have paid that for another phone.
I think maybe
and he does not have like the up-to-date one.
Once I go to the iPhone, I ain't there yet, but it's gonna happen soon. Once I go ahead, then it'll probably be
like
getting one next.
Yeah, it was like, and then he doesn't
have. I gotta think about that because I got a new baby, so I gotta get his ass an iPhone. You know what I mean?
Well, you got a minute for that,
right?
It's gonna be something else.
He got an iPhone once she grown. They 10 years apart. So, but I don't know. I just feel like sometimes we don't let our kids just truly be kids. I don't feel like a child should be worrying about Duke, how your bills is paid,
see, and that's one
how
thing.
Groceries in the house. I never had to worry about that. And I mean, I understand that I might have had a different
upbringing.
Yeah, I might have had a different tax bracket than other people or whatever, like, than I do. You know what I'm saying? But my mom was a single mom. And that's when I realized the struggle. Because initially, when I was with my parents, totally different. Didn't worry about no bills. Didn't worry about no food. Didn't worry about no this. But then once, they got divorced and my mom was struggling. Now, I never experienced the power getting cut off or, nothing like that. But I did get told, like, this bill need to be paid. ask your daddy.
Right.
And my dad was paying, child support. So, and then my dad would do extra. If we needed it and we were struggling, he would do extra. And I remember I got to the point to where I was a teenager and I called my dad like, we need the Duke bill paid or something. And he was like, that could be your Christmas money because it was high. Like it was, the bill got really high. He was like, you want such and such for Christmas or you want the Duke bill paid? I had to give up my damn Christmas, y'all, to make sure we had lights. I was a kid. But I think my dad was wrong as hell to give me that.
Yeah.
So I don't get no Christmas present. Damn. You know what I'm saying?
You didn't get...
My mom got me Christmas stuff.
Right.
And then my dad got me like stuff from the flea market. But I didn't get whatever. Because he was like, he was teaching responsibility. I can understand that, but I don't feel like that was my struggle.
They put you in the middle of it.
That wasn't my struggle.
Right.
I'm a kid. Y'all had me. I shouldn't have to worry about Duke. And honestly, just do it. Shit, you don't want your kids to be in a place without
Maybe
electric.
he didn't have it.
He had it.
Oh.
I know my damn daddy.
Oh, okay.
But it was more so of, I don't know if he was trying to teach me responsibility or whatever, but that's not my cross to bear. I'm a kid. So I think a lot of what I do with my daughter is make up from what I've learned and my parents' mistakes and stuff they did because, I don't want her to feel like that. Yeah.
I think that my parenting is like a whole lot different from my mom.
I take what I think they did was good.
Yes.
And I use that and then I try to
the things that I didn't like.
Or I didn't,
yeah. So I think that that's fair. It's kind of hard not to, in this day and age, you don't want your kid to read it on, unlike when we were younger, your mama just turn off the TV and you done. You gotta take phones, the internet.
They can learn in school though, the friends are telling, the friends got their phones, so they the ones that tell them, so it's the different kind.
Yes.
So we do gotta teach our kids to prepare them a lot more, sooner than before. Because
I'm
definitely starting to have conversations with my daughter.
That you ain't have, I
didn't know nothing about.
Yeah, we gotta tell them about, sexting and all, just shit that
which is different, but I don't feel like on top of that we should be putting responsibilities on.
No, them. Bill paying is a bit much. I would not put that on my kid. Period. Right. I would find
and
another
expectations
way.
As well, because this is me being a mother and just hearing about other households was the first time I realized that mothers demand their kids buy them gifts for Mother's Day and Christmas and birthdays.
I need to get a board. I don't demand Braxton do shit.
But you ain't supposed to. He's a kid.
Right. That's what I'm saying. But he do get good gifts though.
You putting you want your son to go out and sling some dope, make some money or something in the streets?
Where you get it from? No, those people be trying to make their daddies pay for the shit. My baby, he great.
I don't do that. Even still, okay, I'm married now. So I don't even tell my daughter that, you need to go ahead and ask that man what he gonna get mommy for her birthday.
Right.
It's just,
yeah, but some
it's supposed to be from her.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I'll make me a card, make me a picture, whatever, you know what I mean? Tell me you love me, give me a hug. Happy birthday, mommy. Whatever. Yeah. And that's good when you're a kid.
My baby, he give good gifts though. He worked though.
My daughter's gifts are from the heart and they're really sweet.
Braxton give me thoughtful things. The last gift he got me was, I think, my birthday gift. He got me a necklace and a bracelet from this little store called Alex Annie, and it was he's very thoughtful, and it was actually a bracelet and a necklace of a lemon, and it says when life gives you lemons. And it's symbolic because at this time we going through growth and we have some bumps in the road. And I feel like he recognized mama gonna make some good ass lemonade. We just gotta grow these lemons and pick them.
Right.
So it made me cry because I know that he understands.
Right. And that's why I said when I understand your son, he appreciates stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Because whenever we would get him or we would do stuff for him, he would so appreciate it to where I'd be ready to spoil your son of my own kids. You know what I mean? I remember we had your son with us and the other kids was at the house and we picked your son up or something, so we had him with us and we had other kids. But we stopped and got your son something to eat out and then made the kids eat sandwiches and we got him something else. I was because he appreciates it, okay? Right. He this burger is so good, thank you so much for buying me a burger when you could just give me a bologna sandwich. He get it. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I was like, man, listen. I like that. I like feeling like I'm appreciated when I just do a little extra.
Yeah, and you know what? I could just say he can have a snack, and then he'll be like, "Mommy, thank you."
He will too. I love him because he, like I said, he got a lot of opinions. I like when he give opinions to kids. I don't like when he do it to adults. I like when he give it to kids because he'd be like, I mean, why are you not eating all your food? That is good food. Don't waste food. People out here hungry. They wish they could have. I be like, this little boy is crazy. Yes, he's older now, but he was younger at the time. So I would just be weak off of him. Like, I don't know what she's done to this little boy, but he's been here before.
He just like, literally, he just went to camp.
Get out your phone.
I'm sorry. Yeah, so he just went to Camp Joy, and then I told you it would wind up being like a Camp Joy, but it was like what was it? Foster care week. I don't know how that happened, but that he was a waiting list, and they said they had spots, and then when we went to go pay, somebody had paid, and I'm like, okay, y'all going. Excuse me, him and my nephew. Well, when they got back, they were like, yo, this was like foster care week, and everybody except for like 7 of them were in foster care.
Oh, wow.
So
he got to experience a whole nother different kind of thing. Yeah.
And I heard him talking to his boy on the phone. You know, I'm dipping. I always listen. And so he's like, yo, Jordan, he was like, yeah, I went to camp with foster kids. And he was like, yo, that made me really appreciate the things that I do have. And he was like, yeah, when kid said that his uncle died in his arms, he was like, that was deep. And then he was like, but you know what, man, next year I want to go back with the same group of kids. And I like hearing that conversation. I just realized.
That's when you dipping in your son's business.
Girl,
He's like, yo, man, what's up?
Yeah,
like, that's
girl,
hilarious.
like,
girl, he is not grown. Tell him to stop.
Girl,
he
it was
not
hilarious.
Grown.
But him and Jordan, like, they coming soon, though. They gonna have a little podcast. We growing with them. We gonna be listening. But like they talking about that. We gonna have to be.
I'm all up in their business.
Yes.
All up in it.
Yes,
okay.
they a trip. Yeah, so that's gonna be coming soon. But yeah, I feel like the more, like to go back to our question, the more you expose your child to, you got to be mindful that that's knowledge that they got that can backfire. 1. 2, you want them to be kids.
If you got a kid paying rent, do they get to make some rules?
Right. Exactly, because that's what
I'm paying bills up in this motherfucker.
Right. Don't let Bob come back over this motherfucker. He ain't paying shit. You know what I'm saying on some of that? Like, Bob, did you get that water bill paid? Like, if not, dude, you can't get in this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying on some of that?
Because if you live in here, you got to earn your keep.
Right.
I earn my keep.
Yeah.
Earn your keep.
But see, and that go back to a lot of times, like, the mothers, like, you got to pay this, and then they got this lazy-ass dude laying here that ain't paying shit. So, it's kind of like, you can't make your kid do this, and then you sitting there sucking JoJo dick, and JoJo ain't giving you nothing but a wet ass. So you gotta make it fair. You know what I'm saying?
Set examples for your children as well.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, and that's like big too. Like, I feel like that's like totally a reason why I'm not dating right now is because my baby is very influential. Like, he sees things and he might emulate them, but he's smart.
I think he's old enough now and opinionated enough now to say stuff.
I was about to say that.
I don't think he's influenced. I think he's got an opinion.
Yeah.
Like, mama, I don't like him because he blah, 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 blah. And why you want somebody that's blah, 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 blah. Like, he got a lot to say. So
he probably would.
You had to, like, live up to his expectations.
Most definitely.
Okay?
Most definitely.
I can see that.
But I do also think that I want him to see somebody that, like, love me unconditionally.
Yeah.
So he would know, like, I'm telling him that, but he doesn't see.
And that's what I was saying. That's why I married the man I married, and we communicate a lot. You know what I mean, in our relationship, because I think I'm honestly more affectionate than he is. And like I tell him, I want my kids, because he's like the kids. I'm like, no. I need my children to understand what love is in the household. I want them to see mommy love this man.
Like,
this
daddy
man
come
daddy
behind
love
mommy.
He
Yeah,
hugged and kissed
exactly.
mommy. I want them to see love, because it's so much hate out here in the world. I want them to experience love and see love in the house. I want Cairo to know how to treat a woman. This is how I love my woman. This is how I make a woman feel special. I want London to know this is what a man does when he make you feel
I'm
good.
with that.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So we definitely have gotten better with that now. We ain't nasty in front
Girl,
of
me and
him.
my man gonna be like,
I be grabbing this, but he's like, baby, stop. I be like, listen, it's mine. No.
Don't bring out them papers. Don't bring out them papers.
It's mine. But yeah, so I definitely feel like I'm trying to bring that to my children, because for me, I didn't have that in the household. The time I got to see love and affection was when I would go to Florida for the summer with my grandparents. Now, my papa loved my nana. I mean, that man loved him some Candy, honey. He used to be on her, kissing on her. This my lady. This my woman right here. I used to be like, ugh. But it was like amazing. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So and that's what I wanted. Like, I want a man that loved me like my papa. I love my nana. you know?
Right.
So I want my daughter to have an example versus just out here just giving love to anybody, because anybody don't deserve that.
There you go.
You know what I'm saying? So I want to, you know, be able to show her that. And that leads me to this final topic, that we teach people how to treat us. We teach people how to love us. What we accept, we're showing them what to do. And I've learned that just from past relationships and my current relationship. In the past, you know, when I was younger and in relationships and trying to play big girl and wasn't really a big girl.
You ain't know.
You know, I didn't. But I accepted stuff that there was no way in hell I would accept now. Disappearing acts, popping back up, you know, talking to you disrespectfully, treating you a certain kind of way, the cheating, like all of that kind of stuff, and forgiving it and whatever. I'm not that person now. I'm definitely not that person now. And I communicate very clearly. This is what I, you know, expect.
True.
This is what I tolerate. This will not be tolerated.
I think that after like going through stuff, like I definitely know what I don't want. I don't really know what I want, but I know what I don't want. Yeah.
And it's like, honestly, for me, like, and then sometimes you have to teach people that, though. You have to teach them, listen, this right here, it ain't necessarily, because for me, I had to, with this marriage, I had to grow some patience, because, you know, the way he's been in relationships in the past and the way I've been is different. So we have to learn each other and what we want and what we don't want in the relationship, what we will tolerate, we won't tolerate. Like for him, he might have been disrespected by his woman. She might have talked to him crazy or whatever. He not feeling that. He don't want no one to talk to him crazy. Now, I wasn't raised to do that. So that ain't even me. I'm not even going to talk to a man crazy.
Right.
And I think, like, initially, like, when we argue, because, you know, everybody argue. When we argue, he's more loud than I am. And he's not even a loud person. Right. So to say that he's loud, people are like, what? Like, he's way louder than me, because I don't argue. I'm very quiet. I'm very shut down. Like, I'm not arguing. I will get very quiet and just treat you like dust. That is me. I'm real petty. So I'll be like, first of all, do not raise your voice at me. If you want me to communicate back with you,
then you're gonna have
you
to
cannot raise your voice. Right. Like, you know what I mean? So we have to have those things. And I think the reason why he might elevate his voice is because in past relationships, and sometimes you got to yell to be heard, because people so loud. In order to get your point across, you got to yell too, like, listen to me. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that we had to navigate. Adjust to or whatever. And then with me, I need more love. I need a whole bunch of love and affection, and touch on me and hold me and kiss on me. And you know what I'm saying? Because that's, you know, what I saw. And that's my love language or whatever. And I know some people weren't raised with the hugs and kisses and all that kind of stuff.
I was. Like, I kiss me and my sister, we go back and forth. Because, like, I kiss, like, Braxton, he kissed me on my lips. My nephew kissed me on my lips. That's just, like, you kissy family.
Mean, until my papa died, like, seriously, the last time I saw my papa on his deathbed at the hospital, when I went into the room to see him, when I said goodbye, I kissed him on his lips. Like, we're like that.
Yeah, we just like...
We hug.
Yes.
We love. Oh, I love you. I love you.
Yes.
And then, but the thing is, like, for me, my dad wasn't like that. Now, my dad did give hugs, and my dad, you know, said I love you, but he wasn't, like, super huggy. He's way more huggy with my daughter now because she demands it. And she demands love because I give it to her. Like, since she was a baby, I'm very cuddly. Oh, I do it with the baby now. Like, I love you, I love you, I love you, I love you. So she's like that now. So I see my dad way more affectionate than my daughter. I'm like, wow. I see even her godfather. Her godfather wasn't a very affectionate person until I had her. Okay. And now he's huggy. He got kids now and he huggy. I'm like, yes, we bring out the love in people. Right. I look at Penny, Miss Penny, you guys know her. She's not a big hugger. No. When she see you, she'll be like, hey, she'll fist pump you. She that type of person. But she don't, when she come into Miss Eye Candy's house, she open them arms up because I'm a hugger.
Right, me, I'm a hugger too.
Yeah.
I'm a hugger.
I know you are, because my best friend Brandon, like, you be hugging him, he be like, okay, girl. Now, that's because he don't know you. Brandon's not a big hugger. Now, Brandon know when he come around me,
he gonna get hooked.
Give me them arms.
Yeah, I think he just know.
I think he doing that with you now. He like, okay, that's crazy.
Girl. Right, exactly. Shout out to Brandon.
But I do feel like you treat people like you teach them that. I teach people that I'm a hugger. I teach people that I'm a lover. I teach people I don't argue. don't treat me this way, don't cuss at me. And it's not just in romantic relationships. It could be in friendships. I teach people that for me, I'm honest. Sometimes brutally honest. But I would rather tell you than somebody else tell you.
Right.
Just like I want you to treat me the same way. If I'm messing up, tell me, Julie. Absolutely not. You're wrong.
No, I think I probably am a good person to be in that.
Yeah. Well, me, you are. Yes. You are good. And we go back and forth like, no, I am right. No, you're wrong. Like, but that's what a friendship is supposed to be.
Right.
And if I can't have that with you,
then,
who can I have that with? Why the hell am I calling you my friend?
Right.
If I can't do that with you.
I'm like learning, not like in relationships, I've always been like, look, it's this way or the highway. I think that I've always been like that. Like, I'm sure some of my ex.
But sometimes you gotta teach people that. You can't just
say it
and then be like, bye, and don't give them a chance to try.
Right. On my last relationship, I put myself in a situation like, well, if I did this, like, was like cheated. I mean, I cheated on this person, and then I thought about it, and like, wasn't the best thing. Would I want that person to hear me and give me it? So I kind of put myself in the other situation. I mean, another side of the situation. Yeah. But the problem that I have is like my family, like teaching them. Like, I think I take the brunt of a lot of stuff because I don't like static. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not with my family, especially not with my family. So I will just like pretty much accept the way that they treat me, even if it hurt me. And I'm learning through therapy that that's not cool. And I need to speak up.
Like I said, you teach people. And if your family knows you to be the person they can use as a punching bag, that's what they're going to do because you allow it. So you can't let anybody, you know what I'm saying? You have to teach people. And it's harder when you've already taught them this and it's become a habit and it's become a pattern and that's y'all relationship. That was one thing that I said back when we used to do I Can't After Dark. When I first started doing radio, I remember you guys can go to blogtalkradio.com, I Candy Radio, and hear a whole bunch of old shows. I mean like 1,000. There's a whole bunch of shows. But where I was talking to Latifah on one of her late night with Latifah shows about relationship wise, and she was explaining how we had her co-host and her used to mess around.
Yeah, we all know about that.
Yes, and he ended up getting a girlfriend.
Okay.
But her and him, their relationship was just a smash.
Right.
They messed around. They was just smashing. That was it. It was no relationship. It was no boundaries. He would come over when the kids would sleep, smash, and go home.
Right.
That was their relationship. They was cool. They was friends, but they didn't have like a relationship. They ain't going on no dates.
Right.
They wasn't, you know what I mean? That wasn't their thing. So when he ended up getting a girlfriend, she was salty. Like, it was crazy because it was live on air how salty she was. She used to get mad and go off and be, you know what I mean?
Really?
And I had to be referee, like, what you mad for? And she was like, what you mean? I said, but I'm saying you was good with just being a slut. You just did that. You met him in the bathroom at the club and said, let's do this. You did that. You didn't introduce yourself to him as a girlfriend, as dating material.
Right.
You said, hey, open up. Well, let's go. That's how
they
you
met
do.
at, for real?
Yes. So my thing is, you taught him
how to treat you.
You taught him what to expect from you and what to get from you. You didn't teach him anything different. Right. So don't sit and be mad
when he treats you that way.
When he treats you the way you told him to treat you.
True that. And
now, years later, you know, they're friends and everything's fine. He in a relationship with somebody else. Like, she gets it and they're friends. They got past her being salty. But it was the truth. It was a hard pill to swallow.
True.
But it was life. You know what I'm saying?
True. I feel that because I feel like some women and men get themselves in situations started off a certain way and then at the end they wonder where it went left. And I think that it went left at the time that you compromised yourself and allowed something that you usually wouldn't let happen, or maybe something that usually happened that shouldn't happen, and then your end result is you don't have what you really want out of the relationship, be it a long-term relationship, be it money or whatever, when it don't turn out like that, because you put it out there like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And it happens to all of us. You may have sent the wrong representative when you first met that person, and then you found out, oh shit, I should have sent my nice girl, not the naughty girl. Right. And then you just, either you could try to retract and send a nice girl and see if she can win them over, or you might just be stuck with the naughty girl and or nothing.
Right, but that's the thing that you gave us a speech on, first impressions. And that's kind of, you got to make sure your first impression is the lasting one. And make sure that it's what you want it to be to represent who you are.
Right.
I try to be me, authentic me, everywhere I go. In a friendship, in a business partnership, in a romantic relationship, in a family relationship. I try to make sure I'm authentic and I'm who I am every direction, because I don't want nobody to mistake who I am and what I expect in any relationship. So I'm going to challenge you guys. I'm going to leave you guys with this and challenge you guys to write out a list. Okay? I want you guys to write out a list of who you are and what you expect. And I want you to take these next 7 days to do it for 4 different categories. I want to know what you expect from a family member, what you expect from a business relationship, what you expect out of a friendship, and what you expect out of a romantic relationship. Make sure you have those guidelines established so you know, because a whole bunch of it is you don't know. So I want you guys to make this list so from now on you know what you expect.
So like
then
if
you demand that.
Yes. It's kind of like your, what they call it, your 30-minute pitch.
Yeah.
Like you need to know those, because what if you need to like spit it out to somebody? Like this is this.
Or if they go against what you expect, you can instantly check that, because sometimes it be red flags in beginning of relationships and we don't check it because we don't have it established. This is not tolerated. This is not what I want.
Right.
You know, so make these lists. And let me know what y'all do. Let me know about your list. So email me, hit me up, get me on Instagram or Twitter, Miss I Candi, Facebook, Miss I Candi, and then we're going to come back next week, and I want Miss Mocha to tell me what some stuff was on her list.
Okay.
You got it?
Got it.
All right, guys. Thank you so much for checking out Two Hot Chicks. Make sure you come back next week. We appreciate you. We love you. In a couple of weeks, we're going to be doing a mukbang and chill.
We can't wait. Ooh.
So
we know we doing poetic justice.
Yeah. So get ready for that, guys. We love y'all. And we'll talk to y'all next week.
Deuces.